What's up, guys? Sheer here. Back again. Today, I don't have a whole lot for you. I did want to tell you first and foremost that I went and bought a Gravedigger today to try and get some points for my mail-in Camaro. And it didn't work. I scanned it 3 separate times. So, you guys, here's a little tip. Be careful when you go buy a Gravedigger to try and get your points for your mail-in Camaro. So, but that's not really what I'm here for today. Today I got another box of Kenners. I think I only have one more coming, and it's got a few more variations in it. But I was going to show you what I got today, and then I'm going to backtrack on a little information that I found out about Kenners because Charlie A over in Ireland was awesome enough to hit me with a information page that's off the chain about Kenners. And as it turns out, there are 38 different models of Kenners. There is 2 color variations to each Kenner, some 3. The Jet Vet has 3 different variations, and I didn't memorize all of them. I think there's 2 other cars that have 3 variations, but I got this today. You guys know, I suppose I should just have them all up here. I know I keep showing them, but, like, it helps when you guys see variations. Okay, here's 2 variations of the Jet Vet. Okay, this is the one I just got. This one you guys already seen. So I got that in today, and it's got Louisiana tags on it. I guess Louisiana was a popular tag for these, so and it's pretty good shape. I got another Saturn Seeker today. This one is, pretty whooped. And what I did find out about Kenners, and it seems like the majority of the Kenners that you find, here's one I got today too. I already had this one. You guys seen it before, the Blazing Bandit, but look at that. That thing is played with hard. It was loved beyond well, and it's a black base, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure my other one was a black base. Where are you at, buddy? Oh, my other one is a chrome base. And the black I think is harder to get, so that's pretty cool. I got both variations of that, but now, you guys know I touched up that Dizzy Lizzy, so I'm going to have to touch this one up apparently, because pretty well played with hard. But now what I wanted to tell you guys, and you'll notice it obviously, this is a strange casting. Normally when you find a played with Hot Wheels, the tampos come off and the paint's usually in pretty good shape, right? If they're played with pretty good. Every one of these I've gotten, the tampo's on really good, pretty good still for the most part. And because look at the hood on that thing, you know what I mean? You can still tell that's a Great Eagle, and the tampos are good, but look at how whooped the paint is, you know what I mean? So that's pretty crazy. So, and that's why I had touched up that Dizzy Lizzy, you know what I mean? This one here, the tampos were intact, but the paint and they're all like that, you know what I mean? Like if you get a bad Kenner, the tampos are still usually there, but the paint is pretty whooped. I got this one today. This is a stock Shocker with a Florida tag. Finally got one with a Florida tag. Okay, now look. This comes in, I believe, a blue also. And see how the tampos are still there, but the orange paint is coming off. So I don't know what's up with that, and that's chrome base. And believe it or not, this one has, my camera probably won't pick it up. This has a Macau base on it. So that, and I know that's a rarer of the 2. So, and I got that. And now I got the Rally Champ today, which there's a yellow. This comes in 2 colors. Okay, and this one's a black base. And it's called the Rally Champ, and it says Rally on the back right there. But and this one was in pretty good shape. But now I got the white one, the color variation, and it was in such bad shape that I had to paint it white, brush paint it white, so that you could at least get a good example of what it looks like, you know what I mean? Because it was whooped. I mean, obviously the tampos were still there, but like if you look close, you can tell where I painted it, and it's still not great. Obviously I'll be looking for better variations of this, but I wanted to have one so I'd have both colors, you know what I mean? Like, See, I messed up a little bit on the painting on the top, but you know, I mean, you get the general idea. But it was worse than this one. You know what I mean? When I got it today, but the tempos were there, so this is me just kind of give it a little restoration. You know what I mean? Making it a little bit better example than it was when I got it in the package. So I got both those Rally Champs today, and now I got another one of these. And it turns out this is a car that comes from one of their track play sets. Okay. There's 3 cars issued. There was 2 different versions of the King Cobra, the Mustang with the snake on it, in 2 shades of brown, like a root beer and I think like a rust color, and in 1 track set. And then this is from a Dyna play set, okay? And I didn't think too much of it because, look, this one's pretty whooped. You know, these are the ones that came in from Lauderdale that I was telling you guys about. And it's got some flea bites on it, but see, look how good the tampos are on it still. You know, even with the yellow being pretty well beat up, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. Tampos are still that good. So I was comparing it to my better one, and lo and behold, I don't know if my camera will pick it up. And you see that? I guess the camera is not picking it up. Well, this one here is a lighter shade of blue, so there is a tampo variation in the 2. And one is like a dark gator. See the dark gator blue on top, and then you know what I mean? One's more of a like a hotter orange. I don't know if my camera's picking that up, but I don't know if it's just a, you know, a random tempo variation. But if you had it sitting here in front of you, it's blatantly obvious that the tampos are a different color. So I'm sure that maybe is just a random mess up or whatever. But so that's pretty cool. I found that out. And I got me a pretty good example of the chrome version of a Turbo Tram today. And look, there's a little, they make it look like there's a little dude inside the cockpit. And these things still roll pretty good, even though that, you know, like the paint's pretty well whooped on them. And this one is a Hong Kong base. And believe it or not, it's pretty heavy. Got a Utah tag on the back of it. So this comes in orange, and I believe a blue. Maybe not. Maybe this is one of the ones with the 3 on it, but I know it comes in an orange. I've seen it listed on eBay in orange. So, and I finally got my van, and here I was telling you guys it's 4x4 van. This is actually called a Blue Monday. That's what they call it, and it's separate from the emergency van. The emergency van, they actually call it an emergency van, like the red one I showed you, which is laying here somewhere. There it is. Essentially, though, they're the same vehicle, you know what I mean? See how they are? They've got the same windows, same rear end. Okay, they just were renamed. They call this one the emergency van. They call this one Blue Monday. So this one's in pretty good shape. You know, it's a little wore out on the luggage rack, but the rest of it's in good shape. And no tag on the back. So I got that one in. I think, is that all of them that I got today? Yeah, I only got the 9 in. So, but when it, you know, after Charlie gave me the information, I backtracked. This one is not just a Z28, it's called an Outlaw. And it comes in yellow, like I told you. Outlaw. So, and this one here, I got the lowdown. This is called a Cyclone 3. It also comes in another, it's still silver, but it has red and kind of like a mauve tampo variation. But it's the same. This comes in a lighter gray, and this is, you know, I called it the, you know, Shark Cruiser. I was close. It is called the Shark Shifter. So that does, and that comes in like a gray, like a silver gray. That's the off one. This one comes in a black also, I believe. I don't know, I have to check again. This is called a Diesel Demon. So that's pretty cool. I wanted to know what the name of that was. And this one here is called a Dynamo. And it also comes in a white with the same Tampo colors to it. So, you know, I thought it was just a BMW. It's called a Dynamo. So you know, I didn't have any real gets. I did buy a couple of Monster Jams, trying to scoop up some points. Regular Monster Jams don't work, and the Gravedigger one didn't work for some reason. You know, and it's listed on the HotWheelsReward.com page, you know, to get your points for your mail-in Camaro, but For some reason it didn't work. And you know, with this guy, you know, I told you I wanted to race one of these. He's gonna get taken apart, and I think I'm gonna run this one in Marty's race modified. After I fix it up, I'm gonna strip it down and redo it. And you know, I'm gonna put some FTEs on it because I want this thing to fly. So anyway, so yeah, so you guys, you know, I guess modified, you guys figured out my secret weapon, and obviously I got to get working on it because I know Marty's wanting to get going on. This one's in pretty well played with shape, you know what I mean? And once again, all the tempos are still on it pretty good, but the paint's coming off, so I don't know. So I'm gonna work on that too a little bit, guys. So that's all I got for you, you know what I mean? Just a little quick video. You know, it'll probably bore half of you because if you're not interested in Kenners, it's not going to do much for you. But if it, you know, otherwise it's just some helpful information. You know, like I hate giving out bad information, and I always forget something anyways. So, but yeah, those are the new names, and you know, so I'll be still on the hunt for these. Any of you guys got any of these Kenners and they're in pretty good shape? You want to make a trade? Hit me up. One thing I don't know, yeah, I did show you that. Okay, so I don't have to go there. I am going to do some customs this week for y'all. I got one more day to work, and then I'll be off for a day and a half, so I'm going to try and knock a few things out. But that's all I got for now, guys. Appreciate the watch. Talk to y'all later.